particularly want to call out somatic resourcing and imaginal resourcing. And give you some, I have given you plenty of examples around somatic resourcing, right? Breathing, hand on your heart, feeling your feet on the ground, wrapping yourself in a blanket, patting your cat, Frodo. You know what I recently did with Frodo? Is I call positive reinforcement. So I want to give him treat, but I put my treat on my shoulder. So he has to get totally on my stomach and then get the treat. And then he would purr. And that's the most healing thing. He's purring right on my core area. I sleep better after that. And then after, this is called interval training. After a while, I give another treat, so he's waiting now. He get on my stomach, purr, and then he wait for the next one. So I get purring therapy every night for about 15 minutes. Just purr and so that's all somatic. Imaginal, I talk a little bit about that. For example, in what's it called? There's an EMDR variation called relational focus EMDR. Or I forgot the name. Attachment focus EMDR, yeah? Attachment focus EMDR. And they have an intervention that I really like. It's an imaginal resource. This is how it works. You ask the client to think of resource figures, right? So basically, can you think of someone in your life, real or imaginary, that when you evoke their presence, they represent competent protector? Notice the languaging. Competent protector rather than protector. Because if your clients have been through a lot of trauma, there are a lot of protectors who are not fucking doing their job, you know what I mean? So you have to specify, not just a protector figure, somebody who's supposed to protect you, but actually somebody who's competent in doing that job. Notice the language, right? Competent protector figure, real or imaginary. I think this morning I talked about the Games of Thrones thing, right? That's one, right? But if it's a spouse, a therapist, or a parent, ask for a backup. Did I talk about that? Yeah, okay. I have a deja vu, which in this case is not a deja vu. It actually happened. So competent protector, that's number one. Let me say the two other resource figures and then answer the question. So first is competent protector figure, real or imagined. Second is nurturing figure that help you feel loved. And the third is wisdom figure that help you feel a sense of trust. I think that's a standard attachment focused EMDR resourcing figure, which I think is very powerful. Because it's better than safe space. Safe space is non-personal. If I can have some relational resource, it actually ping my ventral a little bit more. Make sense?
What was the second one?
So let me go through that. First one is competent protector that help you feel safe. Second is nurturing figure that help you feel loved. And the third is wisdom figure that help you feel a sense of trust. And you couple that with the safe and relaxing place. Now you have a whole spectrum of imaginary resources that you can call upon when you process the trauma. By the way, another minor note about languaging. Safe space is not always safe to say. Because for a lot of clients, what it triggers them is a lot of places that's supposed to be safe, but it's not safe at all. So sometimes you might consider using things like a relaxing place, your favorite place. Those may be a little bit safer for